Welcome to The Peak, where becoming your best self is our goal. I'm Ashley Russo. On this week's episode, a nonprofit working diligently to raise funds looking for a cure, winter wonderland activities for everyone, and how a friendly competition at St. Luke's can save lives. All that and more coming up on The Peak. Over 55 million people worldwide are living with Alzheimer's or dementia. This disease not only affects the patients, but also the caregivers. And funding research is essential to finding a cure. See how together we can end Alzheimer's.
Walk to End Alzheimer's is the leading and largest event of its kind in the United States and probably around the globe. It is the single largest unifying opportunity for a community to come together and do something to rid the world of Alzheimer's and dementia. It really is one of the most powerful volunteer experiences that you can have. We are truly leading the way in accelerating global research. We are also at the same time working to reduce risk of the disease and increase diagnosis for Alzheimer's disease. We also maximize care and support by providing education and community programs in the Lehigh Valley and all over the country.
I'm here today for the Alzheimer's Walk to support my mom, who has passed away from this terrible disease. The support that was out there was really great for my father to learn about, our whole family to learn about. In the beginning, when she was first diagnosed, we didn't know that all these resources were out there. I don't think we really realized that the Alzheimer's Association could do that for us. So I think that's very important for other people to learn that the Alzheimer's Association is there.
I've gotten into community education where I can go out to a school or a church and give PowerPoint presentations about the disease to give awareness.
The biggest resource and support was just the notion that they weren't alone in this struggle, that there were other families going through the exact same thing, and that it would be normal to struggle and have the emotional roller coaster they were going through.
There are more than 11 million caregivers in the United States right now who are caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. Not only do they need emotional support, information, resources, and other tools to help them navigate the disease with their loved one, they need to feel embraced by this community that is really helping to lift up the work that we're doing and empowering them to be a part of this.
I got involved in a support group when my husband was ill. The group of us learned a lot about Alzheimer's disease and how to take care of our loved one, and we really clicked as a group. And we all went together to a Walk to End Alzheimer's event, and I decided right then and there to form a team.
Our Promise Garden ceremony is really one of the things that makes our Walk to End Alzheimer's so memorable. Each flower represents a different interaction that a family has had with the disease. Our yellow flowers are for our caregivers, who are really our heroes in helping to support those with dementia. The blue flowers are for those who are living with dementia. The orange flowers are for our entire community that's come together today who cares about a world without Alzheimer's. The purple flowers are for those who have lost somebody to the disease.
I see, the crowds gathering outside, so just, being able to do that and celebrate something and hopefully come away with some smiles and camaraderie.
The Alzheimer's Association is the single best resource for people who need information on how to navigate this disease. People can reach us by calling 1-800-272-3900. It's staffed around the clock, or people can reach us on our website. And so much of us consume information through the internet these days, so I highly recommend visiting alz.org.
It's just important to me to get the awareness out there and to do everything I can to find a cure, especially since in our family it's a genetic issue. They had supported me when I went through this journey. I do all my best that I can to support them. I am very proud to be a part of the organization.
The Walk to End Alzheimer shows us that with a little hope, great effort, and teamwork, we can go a long way. The weather is getting colder, but it doesn't have to keep us locked up in the house. Let's check in with Holly as she explores some fun winter wonderland activities.
Let's make the most of the holiday season with all there is to see and do in Lehigh Valley. A winter wonderland awaits. Get up, grab your crew, and maybe some ice skates. Arabesque your way through the season at the Steel Stacks. New this year, thanks to Arts Quest's new authentic ice rink, you can ice skate to your heart's delight at the base of the blast furnaces on the Steel Stacks campus. Throughout the season, until January 1st, the rink will be packed with events for all ages, including birthday parties, themed nights, sporting events, and more. This new attraction will complement Bethlehem's renowned Chris Kindle Market, returning for its 30th year. The rink will be open on holidays as well. The Christmas City is the place to be during the holidays. Trade in those ice skates for snow boots at this next location. Providing fun and recreation for over 40 years, Blue Mountain Ski Resort in Palmerton comes highly equipped. With 40 trails for skiing and snowboarding, 16 lifts, 46 tubing of the longest and fastest snow tubing runs in the Northeast, and a variety of lessons and products, Blue Mountain Resort is the place to create memories with family and friends during the winter. Blue Mountain also maintains the Slopeside Pub and Grill, a full-service mountaintop restaurant. The resort is conveniently located 90 minutes from both Philadelphia and New York City and 30 minutes from the Lehigh Valley. Stay tuned to the daily snow conditions report to know what to expect before you go. Go have some fun on the slopes, and then take a walk on the wild side at our next location. Skirmish Paintball, located in Albrightsville, PA, is home to over 55 of the best paintball maps on the planet, spanning 750 acres of prime real estate. Test your skills and accuracy, or just come for a day of fun trying something new on various types of topography, from dense woods to open fields, hills, bridges, and everything in between. There's no experience necessary to play at Skirmish, but you ought to have your wits about you. The staff is friendly and knowledgeable and ready to answer your questions and get you equipped for your outing. However you decide to fill your life with the splendor of winter, know that you're in for a really good time. I'm Holly Harrer with Discover Lehigh Valley, and that was a peek at the valley.
There's fun to be had in every season. Thanks, Holly. Up next, find out how to get your heart pumping with tips from St. Luke's. Stay tuned. You're watching The Peak. Roll your way into good health? Let's find out how as John from St. Luke's brings us some exercise tips using medicine balls. Check it out.
Hi, I'm John Graham from St. Luke's University Health Network. Today I'm here at the St. Luke's Fitness and Sports Performance Center at West End to go over medicine ball exercises which are beneficial in helping you to develop functional strength. Our first exercise with medicine balls is the medicine ball slam. When doing the medicine ball slam, select a medicine ball that you're comfortable with. Grab the medicine ball with a firm grip, starting directly in front of your body. Take the medicine ball directly overhead before slamming it firmly to the ground, catching it on the rebound, and then repeating the movement pattern. Our second medicine ball exercise is the medicine ball overhead squat. In performing the medicine ball overhead squat, simply take a medicine ball, hold the medicine ball directly over your head, and perform a body weight squat with the medicine ball overhead. To do this movement, you just simply hold the medicine ball directly above your head, go into a squat position where the back of your thighs come parallel to the ground, flexing at the knees and pushing your buttocks back, and then return back to your starting position. Our third and final medicine ball exercise is the medicine ball push-up. When performing the medicine ball push-up, simply place both hands firmly on top of the medicine ball. With your feet anchored to the floor, push down onto the medicine ball, bringing the chest down to touch the medicine ball before extending the arms and pushing back up to your original starting position. Thank you for watching. Be sure to try these exercise tips at home. See you next time on The Peak.
Whew! I'm a little tired just looking at those exercise tips, but I'm willing to give it a try for my health. Thanks, John. Next, Beth Grys, the principal of Mercy School for Special Learning, talks about her love of working with kids with special needs, her career in education, and why the Lehigh Valley is her home. Welcome to another edition of Unscripted with Russo. I'm your host, Ashley Russo, and I am here with someone who is not only going to be a phenomenal guest, but is an old friend of mine, a colleague, someone I've worked with and have so much respect for. So welcome to Beth Grys, the principal of Mercy School for Special Learning. Beth, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
How would you describe the Lehigh Valley and its commitment to a place like Mercy?
The Valley has been so supportive of Mercy in events that we have and welcoming us to their venues and always being there for us in whatever way we've needed. So we're very blessed to be in the Lehigh Valley.
Yeah, it's a pretty special place. So, you were born and raised here. You moved a little bit to Reading. You've got daughters that are now in Tennessee, correct?
Oh, Nashville, Tennessee, yes.
Yeah. So why the Valley for you? Why do you stay here? What do you love about it? And what do you think makes it unique and different?
And this is home. The Valley is a really special place to be. There's a little bit of everything here. You never really have to drive too far to get anywhere. And there's a bond with people that live in the Valley. They understand things that maybe people in other parts of the country don't get. Everybody here wants to work together. People are always here willing to help. There's a small town mentality in a big area. And I think that's really what it is. The Valley is a wonderful place. I don't have any intentions of leaving, because even when I've traveled wherever my girls are and other places they've been, or my husband and I have traveled, there's never a place quite like this.
There's something so special here. That sense of community is amazing to me.
It
Plus,
is.
there's a lot of cool stuff to do. So what do you like to do in your free time? Is there an activity or a place or a thing that you really enjoy that you'd want to share with people?
There's lots of wonderful things in the Valley. And the nice part is you do have selections. We have in variety. We have plenty of restaurants in the Valley to go to. There's so many new places. McCall's Brewery has opened up here in the Lehigh Valley, down on Susquehanna Street. And there's great places to go eat, great activities. It is Steel Stacks always has activities and things to do. We have different kind of festivals. Celtic Fest is coming up. There is never a weekend that there is not something to do in the Valley if you want to go.
What about going out to eat? I have to say, from the time that you were raised here to now, we've seen really an increase in restaurants. I mean, it's almost why leave, right? I mean, you used to say, well, once in a while we'll go to Philly or New York or something. I mean, I can't even get through the list. Are there some places you really love that you and your husband enjoy going to, or you take your girls to when they come back to visit?
Well, we do have our traditional places, one of which is the Coopersburg Diner. Coopersburg Diner is a family-owned business that's been here forever, and my girls just love it, and I love it, and
my kids love it too. It's the place that they go to as soon as they get home. Nolan and his buddies, we're going to the Coop. Who wants to meet at the Coop? So
it's such a big place. There's other great restaurants, some of which unfortunately aren't here anymore over time. But the Copperhead is a great place in the Valley where we're close to. There's always fun stuff to do over there. Blue is great towards the Easton area. Marblehead Chowder House is one of our favorite places to go to. So there's lots of great places in the area.
What do you think is something that when you say to people, you're trying to describe where you're from, what do you say to them and what makes it special and unique?
We are a big area with a small town atmosphere. And whatever you need, be it a good pizza place, be it medical care for your children, the Valley has everything. We have the most important things down to who has the best slice. We have it all. And I think that's really important to know, that we are on the cusp of so many big city things with a small town flair.
Thanks for being our guest today, Beth. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
You're listening to Unscripted. Until next time. For the full interview, visit youtube.com/thepeaktv. And don't forget to subscribe to Unscripted with Russo on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. There are many ways to give back. One of the easiest and most noble is donating blood. With a blood shortage on hand, see how St. Luke's partners up with Miller-Keystone for a friendly competition to save lives.
There is a significant blood shortage, especially in our area. COVID-19 really hit almost every area in the United States hard with the blood shortage. St. Luke's is implementing a few efforts to address the blood shortage. The one that we've done recently is a blood drive.
The event is called the Blood Cup Competition, and it's competitions amongst the different residencies here at St. Luke's. All of them participated. And then we reached out to the employees, and we actually had a significant number of employees also contribute.
There were 8 different residency programs that actually competed in the program. In the blood drive, we were able to accumulate over 105 units of blood,
which was about a 25% increase over the previous competition. And we're looking forward to doing it every year. We've had multiple patients that have required large amounts of blood, sometimes upwards of 50, even over 100 units of blood. So without a blood bank, those patients would come into the hospital and ultimately die if we didn't have an adequate blood supply.
A couple weeks ago, we had one patient that came into the trauma bay that needed 100 units of blood just within a couple hours. 100 units is definitely going to affect our blood supply. As providers, we're the ones that are ultimately donating blood, and we're going to make sure that the patients get what they need.
It's so important to donate blood. We need an adequate blood supply to take care of the patients in all of the hospitals in the community. I mean, without blood, we wouldn't be able to save the lives that we do. People, if they're interested in donating blood, can go to the Miller-Keystone.
It's really important for Miller-Keystone and St. Luke's to work together because Miller-Keystone is our blood bank in the Lehigh Valley. Donating to Miller-Keystone, we know that blood is going back into the area and it's going to be treating patients that we're taking care of here in the Lehigh Valley. It is extremely safe to donate blood. Really, 40% of the United States population can donate blood at any given time. However, significantly fewer than that donate blood. It's a quick, it's a painless process. Miller-Keystone does a great job of walking you through the whole process. This was actually my first time donating blood during the blood drive, and it was very quick and painless.
Those individuals that are on the fence, what I would say is take a good hard look at your friends and family and just imagine that they're going to the hospital and they need blood to go through an operation and or survive a trauma, and think about the gift. Just think about giving for them and for the rest of the community as well.
It's something as easy as just letting a 30-minute appointment to draw some blood and you could save somebody's life. The saying is 1 unit of blood can save 3 people's life. So even us getting that 107 units of blood, that's saving over 320 lives.
Joining me today is Rami Nima, the Chief Operating Officer at Miller-Keystone Blood Center. Thanks for being here, Rami.
Hi, Ashley. Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the importance of donating blood and who does it help really? Where does that blood go?
It is amazing when you make time to be able to save lives, actually. And the blood we collect in our area helps patients in our service area, in the Lehigh Valley area, and in all of those communities that we do service.
And it really isn't that difficult to give blood, but interestingly, only about 40% of the population can give blood. Is that correct? And how do you know if you are eligible?
That is correct. 40% are eligible, but unfortunately, only 3% out of those 40% that do donate. It takes probably 10 minutes to do whole blood. Is the screening. You have to answer a few questions. And you are eligible if you are 17 years old and you weigh more than 110 pounds.
One of the things I think that's been amazing in the progress of donating blood is that you can do the screening in advance of coming in. A lot of it, obviously not some of it, the finger prick and things like that. But how easy is it for people to give blood, and what is kind of the process that they go through?
It is very easy. And by the way, I do it regularly. I do apheresis and I do whole blood. And Ashley, I know you do the same thing. So
I do not as regularly as I would like, but it is a 2023 goal, and I've never given plasma. So I remember back when I used to donate blood all the time in college in New York. We just did it a lot. I don't know why. We were good people, I guess. But plasma, you used to have to be strapped down with 2 arms, and that made me nervous, claustrophobic feeling, but that's no longer the case, correct? So giving plasma, tell us what that encompasses and why that's important.
That is correct. The new technology, actually, we only use 1 arm at this point, and you can donate plasma or platelets. So that process takes approximately 45 minutes to an hour. It depends on the patient needs in our area.
If someone wants to donate blood, you mentioned going to the website. Can you walk us through what that process is from the time they check the website to the time that they leave the blood center?
So our website is giveapint.org, and you can call us at 1-800-BE-A-DONOR. And on the website, actually, you can check the eligibility, and then you can find out if you are eligible. On the website, also, we have all of our locations. We have 7 locations throughout our service area, and we also schedule blood drives, so we can come to you if you would allow us to come to your business or church, actually, to collect blood. And you can answer most of those questions online.
We should also mention, once you donate the blood, you hang around a little bit just to make sure you're okay, but you get the greatest free snacks. So if you're out there and you like snacks, and you have wonderful volunteers, how important are the volunteers at Miller-Keystone? I know when you're eating those snacks, you're generally sitting with someone who tends to be someone a little bit older. They donate blood, and you've got amazing volunteers.
And most of our volunteers actually are blood donors as well. So they do share that experience with our donors. And those volunteers are very, very happy to greet everyone and to also give them cookies and whatever they would like to have.
You know, speaking of relationships, we look at your relationship with St. Luke's and local healthcare facilities. How does that relationship impact, and why is it important for you at Miller-Keystone to work with St. Luke's to run blood drives for the community and for the patients that they serve?
St. Luke's is a great partner within our community, actually. And we work very close with them to support all of the patients that they see and they need blood on a daily basis. They truly understand the need for blood and how critical it is to make sure that we have the blood for those patients when they need them.
Thank you, Rami. It's so important to take the time, give a pint if you can, and make sure that you check out your eligibility and know that you're doing a good thing in a very short period of time. So thanks to you and the team at Miller-Keystone, Rami, for being a part of it and showing all of us how easy it is to give back in this way.
Thank you, Ashley and St. Luke's, and let's keep up with the good work.
Love it. Let's do it. Thanks, St. Luke's, for taking on such an important mission. If you'd like to donate blood, be sure to visit one of the many Miller-Keystone locations in our region. I'm Ashley Russo. Thanks for watching. To learn more about anything from today's show, go to our website at thepeaktv.com. And remember, every day is an opportunity to be your best self. This is The Peak. If you'd like to donate blood, be sure to visit one of the many Miller-Keystone locations. You missed my thing, right, Madison? Get your heart pumping as I sit in this chair and relax. School for Special Learning talks about how we all get blown away on a ship. Portions of this program were paid for by St. Luke's University Health Network. The Peak TV is a production of ASR Media.
Hey, it's Dylan. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos.
To see more of The Peak TV, check out our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and catch us on WFMZ Channel 69.